Hi everybody and welcome back to Amazing Tech for All. Have you ever tried to monitor or wanted to monitor something on your network? Well, here comes Zabbix. This is a wonderful open source tool that is enterprise grade level of monitoring systems, which includes CPU, memory, disk space, network. It can monitor just about anything. So today I will show you how to use Zabbix to monitor your network devices. In a previous video, I showed you how to set up Portainer to manage your Docker containers. Well, let's use Portainer now to spin up your Zabbix container. Let's go with admin. Okay, so now that we're in, let's click on the local container or the local group. And then here we will see there's only one stack. So this stack is Portainer itself. This is the only container that's running, but it's coming through a compose file. So we can add another stack, and this stack will have the database for Zabbix, the web application, and I believe a cron job or cron application as well. So let's call this Zabbix, and we will add. I've prepared a compose file already, so let's just do that. We'll just grab this from here, I believe. Yes. And we will copy that. I will make the compose file available in my description. Okay, so now we've got everything we need inside the compose file. That will spin up a database for Zabbix. It will create a Zabbix server where it will be listening on port 151, and it will also have a web application. Okay, so we should be able to go and deploy the stack. Now, mine has already been done in the past, so my application will probably spin up very fast because the image has already been pulled. Let's just see how long that takes. And there we go. So to see what images you already have, you can click on image here, images, and it will show you the images in use. So there we go. We've got a few. Yeah, there was one that I pulled Grafana on. Let me remove that one because we're not using it. Right. Perfect. Okay. So Zabbix is now up and running on my system. Let's take another look at the stacks. And here we will see that the Zabbix is running and it's listening on port 8080 for the web application. So you can see that this is the IP address. Let's copy that. Copy. And we can go to the, will be that, port 8080. And there we go. So now the password is admin. Also, the username is admin with a capital A, and the password is Zabbix to begin with. And there you go. You've got your first Zabbix server up and running. So, is the Zabbix server useful if it's only running on its own? Not really. So, we would like to monitor something. So, let's get into starting a client that we can monitor. To use Zabbix effectively, you need to have something to monitor. Well, here we have an Ubuntu Linux machine, and we will install the Zabbix agent on here. Let's go. Start. Let's go find a terminal. And let's run the command. Zabbix agent. Okay. We're now installing the Zabbix agent, and then we have to configure it to point to the device or to the Zabbix server itself. So there we go. So let's become root. And then let's go to the Zabbix agent folder. Conf file. And here we go. So the server we are trying to speak to is the same one where Portainer is. So we know the IP address for that. That is 192.168.122.35. Let's restart Zabbix agent. to restart that. Now we can take a look to see what the status is. Okay, and we have a running agent. Okay, so now let's get back to the Zabbix server itself. And here we go. We will add a host, create a host, and we'll just call this Ubuntu 1. That's fine. We'll select the template. The template will be Linux agent, a Zabbix agent, because we are using a Linux machine that we are monitoring. And that should be, there we go. And then we have to see, you'll see here that the host group is also needs to be selected. And we'll do that, select that. And then we need to add a interface. And here in this case, it is via the agent. What is the IP address for that machine? Let's take a look. IP A. And that is 221. So 122.221. Select that. Oops. Just copy it like this. Copy it. Get back to here. And we will replace that IP address over there. Here we go. Perfect. And add. So within the next few moments, we should see the Zabbix agent availability show up as green. Let's see if that comes through. Let's go to hosts, and there we go. So now we have data coming in from the Ubuntu machine, this IP address, and we can take a look and see what that data looks like. So if we click on the user or the host name over here, the name we gave it, and we will look at the latest data, and there we can see 6 seconds ago we've got available memory is 2.2 gigs, and so on and so forth, and all of this will start filling in the next few seconds. Okay, so we'll have updates of this. I don't know what the frequency is, but this is how you would go about monitoring the hosts. Now you will also notice that you will, with this, because we use the Zabbix template, or the template for Linux, there's a bunch of graphs and latest data that comes predefined. So let's take a look at the graphs. This will start filling in over time. This here, we can't see everything just yet, or anything that's pulling through. This we can expect to see data showing up with all these graphs. There you can see some of the beginning data over here for the CPU usage. And we can test these things as well. Memory usage already. We will refresh this just to make sure that we have some of the latest data. Let's see. Yeah, we can expect these graphs to fill in just a few moments. Let's just take another look, and maybe we can look at the dashboard. So there's there we go. So now the dashboard is showing information associated with the drive, the hard drive. Yes, and the file system. There we go. We can see the file system information coming through. The network information we can expect to see. There's not much going on that machine at the moment. We can do a test on that machine to prove that the network is doing something good. What shall we do? Maybe if we look at a video on YouTube, we'll show something. Let's just go onto a website where we can stream some data, and we can expect to see traffic on that website. So let's take a look, since this is the World Cup. World Cup, here we go. Oh, it's one word. And we can just click on that little video over there. So this is just the advert that's playing. Once this video starts showing, you will see traffic on the web interface, or on the interface that will show how it is doing. Okay, we've stopped that video. Let's close it. And so we'll see CPU and CPU. There we go. That's network traffic that has now started showing. Let's go back to the host. Now let's take another look at these graphs. And there we go. So we can see these graphs are showing up nicely. And we now have Zabbix monitoring an Ubuntu Linux machine, and that just took a few moments to get along. So in future videos we will show you how to go about monitoring other systems, including Windows machines, Apache web servers, and so on. That is a video on how to monitor a Linux machine using Zabbix, deployed through Portainer.